Welcome to Introduction to Metaphysics. I am your professor, Dr. Kim Yvonne Porter. You call me Kim Chi. I apologize in advance to all the visual learners, as I am a new TikTok creator, so I don't know how to add videos and put stuff behind myself and all that stuff. I barely figured out how to add the subtitles, so you guys gonna have to bear with me on this one. The syllabus for our class is as follows. I'm thinking of maybe 12, maybe 13 kind of lessons. All of them you can rewatch. I'm going to do them all in this format so you can rewatch them as in your time. In university, we call this asynchronistic. You can write your replies in the comment section. This is very user-friendly course for everyone, and if you want more after we are done, as always, feel free to comment and let me know, and I will do that. So our first class is going to be really what is metaphysics, how to study it, why do we study it, and how is it related to Black culture in particular. We'll go into studying the spiritual connection of belief, and why belief is important. We'll discuss how belief shapes our realities, various religions, spiritual traditions. We'll talk about that and how and why it's effective in metaphysics. We will then continue with our energy vibration. This is where we get to talk about the different things, I believe, the different types of energy that makes us humans. We are going to talk about the body, the mind, the soul, the spirit, what we call the astral body, the causal body, the spiritual body, and how it really shows up in our everyday physical world. We'll talk about energy as it relates to frequency and vibration, how to raise your energy and vibration, how to lower your energy and vibration. We'll continue with the laws of the universe. I'll list them out. We'll talk about how they work in real time. Law of attraction, law of causality, cause and effect. We'll talk about the connection between our thoughts and manifestation, and how we can make things happen. Thoughts become things. We will then continue on with our ancestor and spiritual connection. We'll discuss how the metaphysical significance of ancestral guidance. We'll talk about altars and different types of ancestor connection practices. Not in a way to worship our ancestors, but a way to honor them and receive information from them and guidance from them. And about week 6 or so, or class 6, we'll talk about mind consciousness, the mind and consciousness versus mind consciousness. We'll talk about how the power of mind shapes our reality. We'll talk about consciousness versus subconsciousness or unconscious mind. We'll talk about how to reprogram our conscious mind. We'll talk about affirmations. Then we'll talk about time, space, reality, the power of now, time as a constant. We'll talk about where anxiety and depression fit in. We'll talk about mindfulness. Then we'll lead into visualization and manifestation. We'll probably practice a few visualization techniques. We'll continue with healing practices and shielding, breath work, different types of ways to heal and protect ourselves spiritually and energetically. Talk about different grounding exercises. We'll discuss metaphysics and Black liberation. We'll talk about how the successful examples of how metaphysics have worked in healing and liberating the Black community, both here in America and afar. We'll talk about how to reclaim our power and identity. We'll talk about why they're scared of us, right? And why they want to rip that away from us. We'll talk about and share some examples of how spirituality shows up in our Black experience. We will introduce and continue some daily practices and how to integrate metaphysics in your daily life, some morning rituals. We'll discuss the importance of journaling and how that actually helps in manifestation and understanding the metaphysical realms. Then we'll kind of close with some key takeaways, some frequently asked questions. We'll talk about how the practice of metaphysics or the journey of metaphysics is a lifelong journey, and it's something that we can do every day, something that we already do every day, something that bringing our awareness to will deepen our practice and just better our lives. And then hopefully we'll have time to talk about what resonated with you most and what class you want next. Let me know if that works.